And that's happening even here in Dubai, a company called Sologenic doing interesting things on XRPL. So it's not just around payments, it's not just around what Ripple's doing, but I think for the whole industry to achieve where we think it needs to go, you have to have the combination of the regulators engaging and creating that constructive framework that you can build around, with entrepreneurs building the utility. And look,
Yo, welcome back to the Zen Lounge. I have some exciting updates to share with you guys today. Before we get started, please hit the subscribe button. Please give me a thumbs up. Let's take this channel to 10,000 subscribers. Now let's get started. If you've been following the Zen Lounge over the past, you would know that I've been connecting the dots with Ripple and Sologenic for some time now. For example, Uphold is a partner of Sologenic, just like Ripple is a partner of Sologenic. There are so many connections. If you follow my old YouTube videos, it will blow your mind. We now had confirmation from Mr. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, shouting out Real Sologenic. I'm going to show you, he actually liked my tweet too, and showed support for Sologenic in front of his largest audience of Ripple Swell. Some of the most important customers and clients and relationships were at that event, and he endorsed Sologenic. That is absolutely massive. We've also seen in the past David Schwartz mint NFTs and trade NFTs on the Sologenic platform. He actually has a Sologenic OG in his wallet on the Sologenic platform. So David Schwartz, Brad Garlinghouse, they have the same partnerships. They gotta be working closely connected. If you followed me before, you even seen Michael Zakowski, former head of DeFi of Ripple X, used to advise the Corium project, which is connected to Sologenic. There are so many connections. If you've done the research, done the homework, you would also see. Luckily, I've done the research. Go to my old videos, check them out, and you'll see that I believe Ripple and Sologenic are in bed together, and Brad Garlinghouse just shouted them out at the Ripple Swell event. So that is huge for Solo Nation. A lot of people were skeptical about this project, if Ripple would endorse them, and now you have the CEO himself endorsing him, not just endorsing him, but in front of the biggest partners at Ripple Swell. Like HSBC was there, and he mentioned Sologenic in front of them. So this is an exciting time for me, exciting time to be in crypto. The Bitcoin halving is about 5 months away, and the bears are acting shocked that the price is increasing. We told you time and time again that expect movement prior to the Bitcoin halving. That's exactly what's happening, and it's a very exciting time for the people that have been accumulating during the bear. And there's going to be a lot more FOMO coming to these markets. You best believe that we are going into a very exciting time. This is not financial advice in this show. This is research, speculation only. Please do your own research. Remember, crypto is very risky. Now, see you guys next video. Remember to hit subscribe. Peace.
What's going on in digital assets. And certainly what has happened here in Dubai, I think, has been really remarkable. And it is not unique to only Dubai, but certainly one of the maybe handful of countries where we're seeing very progressive, constructive engagement from regulators, creating frameworks so that you actually have clear rules of the road from a regulatory point of view. And that invites capitalism, that invites entrepreneurs, that invites investment. And I think Dubai is truly it has the opportunity to truly be one of the crypto capitals of the world. And so we decided to have it here in Dubai to kind of express both our gratitude and engage in this community.
And the Dubai HQ is now open for business. XRP is operating and licensed in the DIFC, so some big regulatory steps forward here for you. What do you see as the runway in the region when it comes to adoption moving forward? What's the opportunity and what's the potential?
Yeah. Look, I think this is a really important question because I think for all of us, and as you've heard over the last couple of days, crypto, for it to be successful in the long term in a very macro sense, it can't just be about speculative interest. There is plenty of speculative uses in traditional fiat currencies or other commodities. I truly believe both for what's going on in the XRP ecosystem, companies like Ripple need to demonstrate there is real utility in solving real world problems. And that's happening even here in Dubai, a company called Sologenic doing interesting things on XRPL. So it's not just around payments, it's not just around what Ripple's doing, But I think for the whole industry to achieve where we think it needs to go, you have to have the combination of the regulators engaging and creating that constructive framework that you can build around, with entrepreneurs building the utility. And look, I think it is such an amazing time to be alive, to be working on blockchain technologies, because there's so many different ways. I truly believe that they're going to rewire how transactions happen. And I'm not just up here talking about what Ripple is doing. I'm talking about blockchain at large. And it's going to touch many different industries in many different ways. For Ripple, had you told me maybe the first time you and I met years ago that Ripple would be in a position of doing billions of dollars of transactions, we've made a ton of progress. We also have a long way to go. And that's the exciting thing for doing events like this and having customers and having other entrepreneurs up talking about what's going on.
Probably lots of capital